Alright, what is up, my fridge family? Um, yeah, we're getting started in Monaco. It's gonna be a night race in Monaco here for PTRL. I'm pretty sure it's week 4. Um, week 4? Week 3? I don't know. I'm disconnecting my wheel right now, so give me 1 second. Because I need some desk space to run some shit here. But, while they're loading into the session, excuse me, game. Thank you. Let's look at their standings. So, based off of last week's results, at Miami, I think this has to be week 4 because they did Bahrain, some other track, and then Miami. I think so. This should be week 4. But superior, that is a massive typo. The superiority. Winning as a reserve. Uh, some late race drama. You should definitely check out my VOD for that. I won't spoil it too much, but superiority winning as an underdog. Hold on, let me have this open. Okay. Um, yeah, so they're racing at Monaco, a night race at Monaco with a full grid, dude. This is gonna be ridiculous. But uh, yeah, there were some safety cars in Miami, to be expected, I guess. So the consequences of that race. So Zop's still in first, having raced only like twice, I think. Bro Joshua did have a race, no podium. He had a podium at Bahrain. That has catapulted him up. And then the next full time driver behind him is Gold Killer, 6 points behind only. Pretty similar results, actually. A giant stick, one race, getting second at Bahrain. I think, may see him again today. I'm not sure. But yeah, so this is the top 10. Nothing too crazy at the moment. Still pretty close as we progress through the season. And then let us look at this constructors. So constructors, we see the Ferraris in the lead by a significant margin. Who are the Ferraris? Hold on. The Ferraris are, as far as full-time drivers go, Mono and Turbo Chicken. Turbo Chicken, the season 1 world driver champion. So I'm ready. I'm ready to look at this qualifying because that's what everybody cares about. So let's go ahead and get into the session. Let me pull up this PTRL logo and then let me get this Discord going. So let us. Oh God, dude. I was just doing a new series that I call Fridge's Wheel of Fun. I guess I overestimated or underestimated how long a race would take. So a little bit of a last minute scramble for me. My heart's already pumping because it's honestly a fun endeavor that I've undertaken. I should definitely give that a watch. Actually, while they're on Outlaps, let me go ahead and get that VOD published before I forget, because I'm very prone to forgetting things. 1 second. I'm trying to do this because there could be people dying. Uh, what is that? Oh, because it's current. Okay, I didn't realize that that's how that worked. Okay, but who is the first? There is already a Williams, I think, on a hot lap. It is Dawood Amariki. What is Dawood Amariki capable of? And then hold on. Fuck. We need to watch this. I need to change the audio settings. A little bit of a drift there. Looking decently committed through these corners. He's looking pretty confident. He's definitely done some practice. Definitely pretty experienced around here at Monaco. There are some drivers kind of right behind him, but barring any insane circumstances, there should be no impeding. They might impede each other though, because they're so congested. I don't know what they're doing. But Dawood Amariki currently not doing too shabby, not doing too bad for himself. I don't want to click off. I need to make sure that something's running though. I need to make sure that my audio's running correctly. I need to turn down the game audio a little bit, I think. Okay, he's touched the wall, but he's fine. He survived. Won't be a amazingly optimal lap, but should be just fine. This is gonna be make or break here. Oh, that was actually pretty well executed, if I do say so myself. A little tentative there. Doesn't want to ruin the first hot lap, but will come across with a 112. That is not going to be very competitive compared to what some of these people have said. Let's switch to Spark, and then let me also double check that this is playing correctly. No, this looks perfectly fine. Let me turn down the game audio just a smidge for myself. Yep, there we go. Eric setting a 111.588. And then sorry, Spark, but I have to change the audio settings. Audio settings 6 for me and cinematic, or broadcast, I mean. There we go. will Sparkashira cross with? Still on controller, so Monaco on controller is going to be very, very difficult. Oh, that is pretty slow. But there's a huge disparity between these guys. Nuttuck, harvesting, maybe an abandoned lap, or is only just now on an outlap. Berkey, let's see what Berkey's hitting. Oh, there's already an Aston Martin in the wall. It has to be. It's not corrupted. It's Max Scavenger. I don't know if he's taking damage though. He's kind of sitting in a weird spot, so hopefully not taking damage. I don't know. It almost looked like there was some front wing sitting there. But let's see what Berkey's capable of here. Sector 2. Going through the tunnel into the, what's it called? Bull chicane? I forget what it's called. I'm not the most I'm not the most ball knowledge F1 guy. Everybody just slapping into this wall, just not having enough grip. It seems like a 52-second sector 2, really sending it over the chicane. He has purple sectors, but we know the game is very prone to lying about those purple sectors. Kind of sliding around there, not really maximizing traction. See what he finishes with. A 110 flat from Dom. Ridiculous pace set right there. That is 8 tenths faster than the rest of the grid, or than second place at the moment. Worst turn up, or let's see, Nuttuck already pitting. Max Scavenger invalidated lap. Shawarma. He's improved? He has no battery. How's he improved already? How bad was his first lap? Why are you in first gear for so long, Shawarma? Why are you in first gear there? This Shawarma guy has been practicing no assist for so long, and he still makes some rookie mistakes. I don't know if he's running traction control this race or not, but I would kind of hope to see, like, why are we in first gear? He's definitely running traction control. Shawarma, I'm a little disappointed in you. Didn't smack the wall though. Can say that at the very least. He's improved by 5 tenths. 5 tenths could maybe move him up like 2 positions maybe. If he can continue to improve, then he could potentially make up even more spots. But he is slipping and sliding around like it's his job. Oh, good avoiding action there. Up into P12. Let's see. Anybody else on a hot lap? Oh, he's in the runoff area. It seems like he broke a little late. Giant Stick improving by almost 2 tenths. Not getting a lot of traction out of that corner. Crossing with a 111 puts him up into P6. Are we seeing maybe another lap? Nova Verstappen crossing, improving by 2 tenths. Not quite fast enough to get pole position. Still several tenths of a second off pace. Smiley Face crossing here shortly. No, this is an in-lap of some sort. Will he be running another lap? Oh, kind of bumped the corner there. He's going into the pits. Invalidated lap. Letting somebody through. Nuttuck is on a hot lap. Hopefully not impeded there by that Aston Martin. We will see what the fastest man on track, or fastest man in qualifying at Miami, can pull out here at Monaco. He does have some traffic ahead. Hopefully they're not on hot laps, and hopefully if they are on hot laps, he does not catch up to them and, you know, kind of impedes on them on his own, essentially. Of no fault of anybody, really. He's looking very committed around these corners. He is kind of catching up. Who's in front? It is a Mercedes. So either worst turn up, or it is worst turn up for sure ahead of him. He's catching up pretty quickly. Are they on hot laps, or will they get out of the way? They're on none, so they're harvesting. He gets out of the way. There's an Aston Martin ahead of him. Oh my god, the snap! Impeded! Okay, but you didn't have to crash into him. And he's given Corrupted a 5 grid penalty. You didn't have to crash into him, is all I'm saying. Did he get in the way? Yes. But did you have to hit him? I don't think so. Dom, on another hot lap, it seems like. Through the pool. Let's see how much he commits to this turn. Not as brave as Corrupted already retiring. Impeded once again, this time by a Haas. Haas of the Berkey. Ooh. There's a lot of impeding going on. Does he improve still? No, not at all. Berkey now starting his hot lap. Shawarma, you do not have a chance at pole, pal. No, you don't. What? Where even are you? You're in 13th, pal. What are you talking about? All right. He has traffic ahead. He's improved almost by essentially by a tenth so far. Berkey looking to make some more positions. Very close. Needs to make up like 5/10 of a second to gain P2, as P1 is looking very unlikely. The Williams kind of out of the way, kind of not doing his best. I wouldn't really call it impeding. It's just unfortunate circumstances. No more traffic up ahead of him aside from his own teammate. Pretty committed over the corner there. How much snap do we see? Not as much as we saw from Nut Tuck. Sliding a little deep there. Let's watch this sector split. Oh no, this is sector 3. We won't see the sector split. Does he improve? Does he improve? Yes, he does. By 7/10, he takes second place in this qualifying session. That is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Eric, I think, just finishing a hot lap. Turbo Chicken maybe on an in lap. Epic Baller letting somebody through. There's a Mercedes chilling in a runoff zone or runoff area. Not too shabby. Mono. I don't know. Is this a hot lap? He's really low. No, he's letting somebody through. A kick, out lap. Shawarma on a hot lap, it seems like. Yes. Shawarma, if you're listening. He's up 2/10. He's up 2/10. Oh my gosh, Shawarma. Oh my god. Stop going to. Yeah, see, like going to first, but then immediately upshift into second. What are you doing sitting in first? Ugh. Poor tires, bro. Poor rear tires. There we go. Hold on to the second gear. That's your friend around here. There we go. All right. Dumping battery. He does have a car ahead of him. It's another Mercedes. We've seen a Mercedes already impede once, I think. Or no, it was a Haas, and I don't know what other car. Not fully committed over that pool. Maybe needs to slow down a little more. How much will he snap in here? Smooth steer. Not too much snap. Not fully confident in sending it. Okay, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good here, Shawarma. Sector 2 split time. Oh, I missed the Sector 2 split time. But he's looking pretty good. This has to be an improvement. There's no way it's not. Definitely positive. 100%. Ooh, getting a weird steer there. What does he get? What does Shawarma cross with? Almost a second improvement up into P9. That's pretty fire, Shawarma. That's pretty fucking fire, if you ask me. Nova stopping, invalidated. Turbo Chicken. I want to find Nut Tuck. Nut Tuck might be on his hot lap by now. He is. He has another car ahead of him. It looks like a Williams. For Sector 2 end. Okay. Can he get a clean hot lap? He still has no valid lap, as he has been impeded once, for sure, that I have seen. Look at the snap. Barely tapping the wall. I don't think he's lost too much time there. Pretty solid commitment here. He has purple sectors. As long as he can make it through without getting impeded, he should be perfectly fine. What is Nut Tuck capable of? Not that fast. Not as it didn't. Honestly, I think that first lap was electric. First lap might have been disgustingly fast. Gold Killer improving by almost a tenth. Pretty decent there. Not horrible. It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. I'll give him that. A little bit of a snap in there. Very tight around the walls. He has some purple sectors. He has purple sector too. Gold Killer, what do you hit? What is your pace? Only 1.5 tenths improvement. Nova stopping. Oh, that is a lot of snap. Bumping the wall a little bit. Purple sector 2, it seems like, but again, the game loves to lie. There's a teammate in front of him, I think. Nope, it's an Aston Martin. Will he catch up to the Aston Martin? Aston Martin going to the pits. He's perfectly fine. No worries there. What can Nova stop and cross the line with? Crossing with a 1:10.2. Only a tenth and a hair off of first place, off of pole position. That is ridiculous. That is pretty impressive right there. Primitive, invalidated lap. Bro Joshua, hot lap it seems like. Yes, I'm definitely certain this is a hot lap. Not too tight around the wall there. He's almost 2 seconds off the pace of pole. A little bit of lag going on. see, how committed is he through this pool section? Kind of early braking. Not super committed. Oh, that is some serious lag. He's DNF'd. He's DNF'd right in the middle of the track, essentially. Who's that first car coming across him? It's going to be Dom on an outlap. We'll be the first to see him, but he's probably disappeared by now. Yep. He has DNF'd. We'll be starting in 15th. Spark. Hot lap. Spark, hot lap. Let's go. Come on, Spark. Dude, this is wild, man. And he's dead. Yeah, he's also dead. That's 2 DNFs in the same corner that I have been personal witness to. Oh my god. All right, let's watch Turbo Chicken's hot lap. He's about to cross and start his hot lap, it seems like. Oh, Sparky Spark. What are we doing, pal? What are we doing? All right. Let's get this Turbo Chicken hot lap. Let me get the tires off the screen. I can't believe I've had them up the entire time like an amateur. I've just been so invested in this qualifying. All right, Turbo. What are you capable of, homie? What can Mr. Turbo Chicken do? Last season's World Driver Champion. Off to a decent start. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Turbo, if that distracted you. Oh, man. Drifting it around the corner, really snapping the car through, willing it to do its bidding, to do his bidding. Ooh, a little bit of slide there, but catching it. He's really trying to push. He's really, really trying to push. Not looking too shabby. Not looking too shabby. Oh, that looks pretty decent, Decent snap into there, pretty brave. Didn't hold as much speed as maybe a 1000% committed snap-in would be, but still pretty decent, A little bit of a wall tap there, not too shabby, all good, keep it under control. Last corner, hits it decent, accelerates. Does he improve? Improves by 0.2. Only good enough for P5. Berkey and Nova Stoppin are out on the track. Dom's on a hot lap right now. Split time, 1/10 improvement. Can he go faster? Can he possibly go faster? There's a car in front of him. It's a Haas. He's been distracted, it seems like. Maybe a little too worried about the car in front of him. Not fully committed to his lap. Let's see, his worst turn up, I think, is on a hot lap, and maybe could call that impeding. Hard to tell. Now he's letting somebody through. I don't know. He's going to immediately go back, start harvesting now, abandon his lap, conserve some tires, and try to give it one last go. Worst turn up is, I don't know what's going on here. Nova Stoppin? Are you on a hot lap? Seems like he is. He has a car in front of him. It's a V-carb. V-carb getting out of the way. No harm, no foul there. Question is Nova Stoppin up on his split? No more cars ahead of him for the near future. There we go. That's a lot more commitment to that turn. Whip it. Not really whipping it, bumping into the wall once again. A little tentative, a little scared of the corner. There we go. That's a lot better commitment. Come on, finish this lap strong. Does he improve? Oh, I don't think he's happy with it. Nope, he was not happy with it. All right, Dom on another hot lap, improving by 0.5 currently. Going into the pool section. Looks pretty good. See, dude, I feel like that first lap that we were watching where he got impeded, he just absolutely whipped the car in there with zero regard for his life. Oh, he's kind of bended there. I don't think he improves. Nah, he's not really attacking the corner like he would improve. Nope. Anybody else? Berkey crossing. 0.2 improvement still in P4. Turbo Chicken. Nope, slower. I think he's kind of, yeah, he's not getting it done. Shawarma maybe? Nope, Shoreman to the pits. Big baby. Invalidated lap. Primitive, nope, not gonna happen. So that should be it. No, Nova Stoppin is on a hot lap. Hold on. Can he possibly improve? Oh, he's locked it up. He's gone too deep. Going into the pits immediately. He knows. He knows. Do I have enough time to get some ramen made? Because I am starving. I got way too distracted. Dom knows who impeded him. Said he will not report him, but just telling him to be more aware. I mean, it doesn't really matter for Dom. He's pole position no matter what anyways. Alright, let me see if I can get this ramen made, like, lickety-split. Because I'm so hungry. Wait, I don't need to make ramen. I have leftover pizza. I have, like, yeah, I have a little bit of leftover pizza. What am I doing? Okay, so this will take even less time. Just need to grab a plate from my dishwasher. Alright. There's a couple cheese sticks. Let's get those. Let's get like a breadstick. And some marinara sauce. That'll be pretty fire. That'll be pretty fire. Let's not throw the plastic into the microwave. That'd be a pretty bad idea. How many slices? Let's get 2 slices. Not too crazy. Okay, and back into the fridge we go. I might even bring a yogurt. Oh man, I love me some yogurt, dude. Get this banana. What is this? Banana strawberry? Yeah, let's get this banana strawberry one. Okay, let me throw this into the microwave. Hum diddy dum dee dum dee dee dum. Hum diddy dum dee dum dee dee dum. Alright. See when we ready up. They do formation lap anyways. Let me also make myself some. It's called Country Time Lemonade. Yup. Only true OGs know Country Time Lemonade. And get the Brita. Okay, what the fuck, dude? What is this shit in my fucking... Is my filter broken? This thing looks disgusting. I'm not drinking that. The hell is this in my fucking Brita? Is the filter broken? Well, where the fuck do I get water from now? Do I just drink straight... do I drink straight from the tap? Is that crazy? Shit. That better be formation lap. Oh! Okay, it is. I don't have time. Ooh. I don't have time. I guess we're drinking straight out of the tap. I have no choice. I'm just gonna have to trust the water supply of this town. Let me tell you what, I don't really trust it. But what's the worst that happens, right? Right. I'm speed running making this lemonade. Come on, come on! Stir, stir, stir. You know what? I can stir later. I just need to get my food over there, so I'm not starving. Alright. And my marinara sauce. Alright. I have returned. The prodigal son has returned. Oh my god, somebody readied up early. No wonder! Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. What are we doing? What are we doing? How do we accidentally hit a button by picking up your controller? Like, come on, dude. You know what? Let me not get onto him too much. It happens. I've almost done it a couple times. I can only, you know. It happens. It happens. But, I have a little more time to mix up my lemonade. But let me go ahead and switch to, like, I don't know, like, this far back? It's gonna be insane. Alright, but, to start off with, Almost everybody on mediums, bro. Joshua on softs, pretty much assuming there's going to be a safety car. Schwarm on the hards, Nova Stappen on the hards. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't know. Dude, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy, crazy start to the race. C'est commence! We have started here in Monaco. Already some ghosted drivers. Can we keep it clean through turn 1? Oh, somebody's already slid! Somebody's already drifted! There's already damage! But look at this. This looks pretty cool, man. Alright, let's bring this back up. Can we have people survive through this race? You know, I'm gonna turn off telemetry just so that I can see a little clearer. Not too shabby at the moment. Nothing too crazy. No deaths. I see some bumping and roughhousing near the back. It's gonna be a very interesting Monaco race. This looks so pretty though. Look at this, Monaco, man. As hard as you are to drive, at least you have some great views. But position changes. Dawuda Mariki already making up 6 positions, and there's been no safety car yet. Wow, you get so much view. A lot of separation already. There's almost nowhere where it's actually kind of close. And, you know, it being Monaco, there is a mandatory 2-stop. Fastest lap set by Dom. Worst turnup is kind of close to him still, though. Smiley face already pitting. Dude, it's so hard to tell if anything's really going on, because somebody could be 6/10 and then at a turn just break us a little bit later, and they've made up several tenths. You know what I mean? Let's get some POV, I guess. Let's get some nut tuck POV real quick, as he is kind of in the midst of some tight driving here. I mean, how many overtakes can we possibly truly see unless somebody either really messes up or dies, essentially? Now that we've gotten through the first lap. There's gonna be so many laps, dude. 39 total laps. It's ridiculous. There's already people really far behind. Honestly, looking pretty committed through these corners. Do we see any sort of overtaking through the DRS straight? Kind of depends on how much speed you can carry through this last corner and then accelerate into, you know? Turbo Chicken is kind of gaining, but just not enough time. Smiley face already retiring from the session. Oh, he might have. I think he died. He died. Virtual. I can't switch to him either, which is unfortunate. But we have a virtual. Not too bad. Shorman mono in the pits, kind of benefiting from that. I mean, where do I go here? Do I switch to anywhere? I guess I have a quick remission to take a bite of my food. I think we may be resuming. Nope. Nova stopping already with a drive-through. What are we doing? Berkey! Berkey trying to send it up, while Nova Stappen was just kind of slow on track, immediately serving his drive-through. What are we doing sending it there? I mean, okay, I can see the vision, but Nova Stappen immediately speeding through the VSC, like, come on, man. Gotta have some discipline there. Gotta have some discipline. We do have a 4-car battle. Operation Epstein Fury, Epic Baller, Turbo Chicken, Gold Killer, and Nut Tuck all within DRS range. I don't know what that really means, though, here at Monaco. It doesn't really mean much, but they're, you know, technically in a battle. There's gonna be so many incident reports. There's no way there aren't a million incident reports for this race. Nova stopping 11 positions lost. Berkey 7 positions lost. 8 gained by Dawood Amariki. Maybe showing some experience, showing some patience here at Monaco. I thought I spilled something on myself for a second, but no, it was just my controller rumbling on my shaft. I feel pretty good, I'll be honest with you. We have some, I mean, 3-second time penalty already for Berkey for track limits. Ooh, the Sauber wheel to wheel. Can we keep it clean, boys? Not able to make the move work, but a Red Bull going into the pits. It is Spark Ashira. Maybe damage taken. Maybe damage taken. Nut Tuck very close to Gold Killer ahead. Dude, can you imagine the amount of stress that they're under? This is insane. Oh my god, there's 5 cars here. The 2 front runners miles ahead. It is Domcry and Worst Turnip right now in a 1v1 kind of battling it out. Worst Turnip struggling a little bit to keep up with Dom, but maybe just kind of pacing himself. Maybe managing tires a little bit. Okay, what is this camera angle here? There we go, this is more like it. Other than that, we're seeing like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th all close together. Everybody else kind of spaced out a little bit. Nova is very close to Bro Joshua ahead though. Both of these FSR drivers as well. Nova winning a race at Bahrain. Would have won the F2 race had he been able to finish it, and unable to join. Or no, he not doing so well in the mixed conditions at Mexico. Dawood Amariki, 3-second time penalty. Will hurt his chances of continuing to gain more positions. Nice little drift by the Mercedes, but the Sauber with a better exit. Maybe, maybe, maybe. There, that's an end plate. Dude, okay, the camera angle was just awful. It switched me to a horrible camera angle. I couldn't really see. It looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little. But he's not going to be happy about that. Nova stopping is not going to be happy about that. Maybe through this slow section, they can actually have a chat. Like, hey, this is your fault. You took my end plate off. No, it's your fault. Are you stupid? And then, you know, just have a quick chit chat in the middle of the race as they are in close proximity. Let's move back up to this very, very tight battle here. This is the back of it. I wondered how many more people will maybe lose focus for a split second and DNF in this Monaco race. How many more potential deaths could we possibly see? The Red Bull already sliding out of the rears a little bit. Gold Killer, same with Nut Tuck. Losing time to 2nd place. Dawood pitting, as well as Primitive. Tires, most everybody still on the mediums from the front. Turbo, very close to Epic Baller. Definitely very committed around these corners. They've caught up to Operation F-Team Fury almost. Turbo Chicken just a little faster than Gold Killer behind at the moment. Over a second between them. This may turn into a 3-car battle for 4th. Yep, Worst Turnip losing time to Dom ahead. Some of these guys who use the traction control, dude, their tires are going to be so cooked during this race. You can just hear them squealing out for help. Oh my god, they're crying out for help. They're crying out for mercy. Somebody give them mercy. Side-by-side exchange. The Mercedes kind of conceding the position there. Maybe a little bit of I messed up earlier. Nut Tuck overtaking Gold Killer. How did that happen? Nova Stappen definitely outpacing Bro Joshua. Happy to finally get ahead of him. Nothing. Nobody else really in that much proximity except for Turbo Chicken. Turbo Chicken seems to be gaining on Epic Baller ahead, but he's kind of been behind him for a couple laps now. And then Max Scavenger is pretty close to Bro Joshua ahead of him. Dude, Nova Stoppen's already put like 2 seconds on Bro Joshua with a damaged front wing. Oh my god, they're battling? Stop! Don't give me this ugly camera angle. Turbo Chicken. Oh my god, Turbo Chicken is very close to the McLaren. Okay, no, Big Baby just overtook because of pit. Turbo Chicken, seemingly being slowed down by Epic Baller, will need to make a move soon to get ahead. Oh yeah. This McLaren definitely going a lot slower through these corners than Turbo Chicken. Yeah, it's like a slinky. He keeps getting very close and then kind of just falling off the pace because he has to slow down through a corner so he can't carry as much speed through it. And then just same thing, just catches up. It's going to take a little bit of skilled racing. Who died? Corrupted died. Is this a safety car? Virtual. It's another virtual. People pitting under the virtual. They do get the benefit of that. They've gotten rid of a pit stop right there. Probably changing onto hards. No, some of them onto mediums. Okay, okay. A lot of people pitting. Almost everybody pitting. Nova Stoppen probably will stay. Yes, it has stayed out. Can he avoid getting another drive-through? You need to give yourself some leeway, man. Five drive-through penalties. Turbo Chicken, Epstein Fury, Nut Tuck, Max Scavenger, and Dawuda Mariki. He is now behind of Nut Tuck. Very close to Nut Tuck. Has gained a lot of time on him. Does he make a move? Does he make a move at some point? Kind of teasing it. Hey! Focus less on teasing. Focus more on doing. Don't hit somebody in front of you. Come on, Nova. Focus it up, pal. Focus it up. And they have to serve drive-thrus, man. You don't have to worry about it. You're going to overtake them off track, essentially. They have drive-thrus ahead of you. You don't have to get aggressive on them. They also have no incentive to wait any longer to serve the drive-thrus because they're not gaining on Epic Baller ahead at the moment. At least not in any way that it would really benefit them in the long run. So they may as well get ahead. Gold Kill overtaking Shawarma. Shawarma now in 10th. Shawarma, what kind of tires are you doing? Shawarma on used mediums. So Nova Stappen, yep, immediately jumping up into 4th. So how many people have pitted so far? Nova Stappen not his true position as he still has to pit. Same thing with Dom and Worst Turnip. Still not their true track position as they will have to pit. But honestly, Dom and Worst Turnip may be able to pit and not even gain or not even lose a position at the moment. So their best bet is maybe to extend their lead. But Epic Baller is actually slowly catching up to Worst Turnip. Alright, where's their close driving? Turbo Chicken sending it up the inside. Oh, that is well executed. That is well done by Turbo Chicken on Shawarma. Shawarma kind of just conceding the position, surviving for the time being, but now in danger. Oh, the wheel there. Okay, no damage taken, but that's pretty rough. Epstein Fury now ahead of Shawarma as well. Shawarma with the potential to lose even more positions. Berkey behind him. Berkey sending it. Shawarma losing so many positions already. When will Dom come out of the pits? Dom out of the pits. Only losing 1 position. But Epic Baller has been catching. Dom switching on to mediums. We'll have fresh mediums versus older hards behind him, fresh mediums ahead, and pretty fresh hard or pretty fresh mediums behind him. Shawarma pitting. Oh shit! I need to text my girlfriend. Fuck. Been an hour. We're not even halfway done, boys. More people pitting. Shawarma. Yeah, I already said shawarma pitting. Not much else going on right now. There's turnip pitting, responding to the undercut by Dom. Eric chasing Turbo Chicken ahead. Let's get some no HUD. Get some beautiful, beautiful visuals. Worst Turnip has caught up to Epic Baller after pitting. Bro Joshua with a 3-second time penalty and going into the pits. Nuttuck has just overtaken Berkey. Damn it, dude. As soon as I change off of you, they do something. But Worst Turnip rapidly chasing down Epic Baller. Will want to get ahead of him as soon as possible to start gaining time on Dom. As Worst Turnip does have the tire advantage and has the pace advantage over Epic Baller, it seems like. Dom setting the new fastest lap of the race. Okay, the McLaren seemingly letting him through. Not really putting up much of a fight there. Maybe he just knows that, see, they're not on that much different tires. Nova pitting. Is he getting his wing fixed? That's what I want to know. I hate to switch, but I'm very curious to know. Are they fixing his wing? It looks like they are. You know, let's finish getting this pit stop for him. Alright. Back to some battles. Gold Killer behind a Big Baby. Epstein Fury also catching up to Turbo Chicken. There's a Ferrari in the pits. It is mono. Can Gold Killer make any kind of a move here soon? Primitive is dead. No safety car, no virtual. We're good to go. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. An interesting spot. So it's that right-hander in Sector 1 that then sets up into like the really, really slow section. So, very, very interested to know how he died exactly. Nova coming out of the pits is still in 13th. We'll have a lot of traffic ahead, as he was once, I think, in like 4th or 5th. Nova stopping, potentially making an overtake here. Down the pit straight. Oh, what has gone on there? Not enough room given! Guys, come on. It looks like it was Spark Ashira. What are we doing? Spark Ashira with severe front wing damage. Nova stopping with also severe front wing damage. Oh my god. Or maybe not severe, but pretty, at least moderate. Oh my god. Big Baby with a 30-second time penalty. Gold Killer now losing time behind a Big Baby. Nut Tuck kind of close to Turbo Chicken ahead. Overtake made by Epstein Fury on Turbo Chicken. And front wing damage to Turbo Chicken, it seems like. Kind of bumping into the wall there. Gold Killer ahead of Big Baby now. Ooh, clipping the side there, kind of dragging his car back. Nova stopping already in the pits, changing his wing. Does he change on the hards? Mediums. That's definitely been 2 stops for Nova. How many stops have people made? He is... Oh, look at these people in the back. So many stops made already. Yes, 2 stops for Nova and Spark. Both will not have to pit anymore for the rest of the race. Spark is on hards. That would make sense. Mono on hards as well. Debut on softs. Interesting. Nut Tuck is very close to Turbo Chicken ahead. Maybe looking to make a move soon. Turbo Chicken has pitted. Epstein Fury catching up to Big Baby. Oh! Oh my lord. We're getting very brave into some of these corners. And he's spinning! Can he avoid taking out the V-car behind him? Oh my lord, dude. I don't know, man. I know there's, you know, maybe a lack of room being given, but sometimes sending a move, some of these moves are brave. Some of these moves are very, very brave. Dom, definitely the fastest man at Monaco at the moment. Four seconds ahead of worst turn up on similar tires. Big Baby pitting. There's just so I don't even know what the strategy is for this race. Like I don't know what's going on if I'm being completely honest. Right, getting a decent run on Epstein Fury. Epstein Fury also with a slightly damaged wing. Very cautious here from the V-car, giving him a lot of space, giving him a lot of room, braking very early. Trying to maybe make a send here, not quite. Big Turbo Chicken overtaking Big Baby, so Big Baby coming out around potentially either 11th or 12th. This might be a dangerous. Okay, we're clean. Shawarma immediately behind of Big Baby. Keeping an eye on the Nut Tuck battle because he may try to make a move soon. Dude, America, another 3-second time penalty. No move made here. But he is trailing him. He is trailing him very tightly. He may be able to do it. He is very close to him. Going to the last corner of this lap, of this track. Will have the DRS. Good exit, and he might be able to make it. Taking the outside line. Squeezed a little bit of the Haas. I don't think anything dirty, but just not able to make it work. The Haas defending the inside. Seems like at the moment, Max Scavenger overtaking Berkey. These two are on the same tire set. It seems like Nut Tuck is faster than Epstein Fury ahead of him, wanting to get clear of him as soon as possible to not lose time to the drivers ahead, as they are almost 9 seconds behind of Gold Killer at the moment. Yep, everybody in the top 9 have only pitted once. That may have been a track limit warning for Epstein Fury up ahead. Turbo Chicken gaining on this V-car with Giant Stick. Does he have enough speed to make a move? No, immediately conceding. Back to Nut Tuck. Can he get his run here? It does not look like he will be. But Turbo is gaining rapidly on this V-Carb, giving him a little bit of room, maybe doing a little bit of a slingshot, knowing that he can carry more speed through these corners. He definitely is close enough to maybe make a move here. Much better exit. Given the room by Giant Stick. Very clean by Giant Stick. Love to see it. Oh, he has way fresher hearts. That is insane. You got squished into the wall. Oh, in tier 2? In the tunnel? That's insane, Chronico. I'm sorry to hear that. Some of these people, I don't know. Some of these incidents maybe not exactly dirty, but maybe more so just, you know, somebody getting a little too bold, a little too daring, and then somebody else just not giving him the... Oh my god, look at the snap from Nut Tuck. He is gaining on Operation FT Fury ahead rapidly. But yeah, it's just... P4 to P12 was nasty. So far right now, the people up in the top 9 are doing just fine. They're all on... Oh, except for Turbo. Turbo has pitted. FT Fury also pitting. But all of these guys still on 1 stops right now. Top 7 have yet to pit. And then Domcry just kind of running away with it. There has been 2 virtuals. No full-on safety car, which is surprising. They may have changed it to reduced, if I'm being honest. Just to, you know, prevent absolute disaster. But there was no lap 1 DNF, I don't think. I may be wrong, but I don't think there was a lap 1 DNF. Also, a little late now. Maybe I should have done this to start with, but apologies for joining the lobby at exactly 10 p.m. I got very excited about, and Chronica, you get to hear about this. I got very excited, so I've been toying around with the idea of, ooh, let's get a POV here. Big Baby may be on the hunt for an overtake here, but I've been toying with the idea of something else to... Alright. I'll wait until Chronica's back. Shawarma's left the session. Let me send him an invite super fast. I don't know if maybe he got disconnected, so let me try and send him an invite, see what happens. Oh, a little bit of a rear end there. Both retaining control though. I went ahead and sent you an invite, Shawarma, just in case you can get back. Oh my god, Turbo Chicken very close to the Aston Martin ahead. Mono, a 3-second time penalty. What are the penalties looking like? Oh, wrong one. 6 seconds for Berkey and Dawood Amariki, otherwise known as Gornola. I think so. Bro Joshua, Mono, and Big Baby 3 seconds. There's a yellow flag, but I think we're good. Where's Turnip pitting? Where's Turnip pitting? Oh, he's going to carry the hardest to the end. Okay. Turbo Chicken kind of stuck behind this Aston Martin at the moment. If he can get a good exit here, there's a Haas slow. He has the DRS. Can he get the run on him? It would have been insanely brave to send a move there. They probably have the AI set on like 41 difficulty. I can't imagine they change it. I cannot imagine that they change it. He has a Haas behind him. He has FT Fury immediately behind him. Turbo Chicken does. Oh, does he have enough overlap? No, kind of teasing it, but just... Ah! He's been bumped a little. He's been bumped a little by Epstein Fury. Oh my god, there's about to be a 4-car battle. Why is this Haas driving so slow? Dawood? Dom and Epic Ball are both going to the pits. Shawarma has rejoined. Let's go, Shawarma! Look at the leaders. Has anybody been lapped yet? Maybe Dawood getting lapped soon. Dude, Epstein Fury, that guy's been changing his name all season. Or all of first season. First, he was like... at one point, he was former President Maduro. At one point, he was... Maxwell Gisley. I can't even name all the names he's had. But yeah, McLaren fan, go check out my last VOD. But I guess what I can do is, sorry to you PTRL guys for joining the lobby at exactly 10. Because I got very excited. I won't explain it too in depth here. There isn't a ghost at Aston Martin. Is that Max Scavenger? I missed what happened. I was looking over to my other screen for a split second and he was ghosted. But, oh, let's settle down there. That's a little ambitious. But also, you kind of got to give him some room, man. I don't know. It's harder down here at Monaco. But, I'd kind of had this idea for something new for me to do. Oh my god. The battle for the lead. Corner cutting by Berkey. What the hell happened, Burke? About, like, maybe doing, like, a punishment style content. And, I finally got the motivation to kind of set it up and do it. And honestly, I might have even more fun doing it than I thought. So, definitely check out my most recent VOD. It's called Fridge's Wheel of Fun. That's what I was doing. You know, it was a very, like, disorganized start to it, but I just, you know, the way I operate, I know that if I have the motivation and energy to do something and I don't do it immediately, I may never actually do it again. So, I just had to full send it, you know. But here we are now at Monaco. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, I don't do anything on Wednesday. No, tomorrow's Tuesday. I commentate on Tuesday, but I'll probably do a little bit of it tomorrow as well. Before I have to commentate. Mono is retired from the session. Mono DNFing. Wait. Where's the McLaren? Where's the McLaren? Epic baller. Oh, he clipped the corner. Seemingly no virtual at all. But these two will continue to battle here. Giant Stick maybe getting a run on Shawarma, though. We've seen Shawarma get overtaken countless times in this race. Sorry, Shawarma. Just, you know, just the facts. What is the tire situation here? Shawarma on significantly older tires. There's a Haas. Berkey is retired from the session. He's dead as well. Oh, his car is cleared, so I won't even be able to see it. I don't know what happened there. That is now 5 DNFs out of a full grid. We are down to 15 drivers. Alright, these two not really going at it. Kind of happy to sit behind each other for the moment. Alright, what is this? What is this battle? Oh, this is oh, it's a lapped car. Isn't he supposed to kind of let them through anyways, even though he's ghosting? There's front wing damage. Is that an Alpine? That's Alpine wing damage. It's Dom. No, I think I'm getting lied to. Oh, but there's definitely wing damage there. Dude, is he not supposed to get out of the way anyways? Even though he's ghosted? Guys, what are we doing? He just doesn't care, I guess. Alright, what's ahead of him? The Mercedes overtaking an Alpine. Shawarma? It is Shawarma. They're lapping some cars. Nova Stappen is retired from the session. He's DNF'd. I think I know exactly what corner it is. What am I doing? They're about to go through there. It's the pool section. I think it's that first corner. We're about to see him. Nope. But I can kind of tell it was that corner. Nova now DNFing. Epstein Fury. 3 cars. Very close proximity. Turbo, Epstein Fury, and Nut Tuck. Max closing in on Shawarma. They're both ghosted, though. And Shawarma's hit the wall. Shawarma, what are we doing, man? 3 cars in close proximity. Dom losing a lot of time to worst turnip. Both on very similar tires. Shawarma switching on to used mediums? Interesting. But this 3-car battle continuing for the time being. Unfortunate. It says he tried to set it to new tires, but they gave him used. What's up, Nova? What happened, homie? What happened, man? I saw you getting crashed a lot. I don't know who's at fault. Not my place to say, but oh, I saw where you DNF, but I also saw you taking some front wing damage twice. Move being made by the Haas on the Ferrari. Very tight, no damage taken, it seems like. Ferrari rough defending there. I will say, though, I'm not saying it was you specifically, Nova, but I've seen some of these people who have been taking front wing damage or, like, gonna bumping into the walls. Some people have been trying to send some crazy shit. Some people have been trying to do some insane moves. Oh, the spark one? Okay, that's one of the ones that I saw clearly. It was hard to tell, though, what exactly happened because the game gave me a horrible camera angle to look at it, but... Okay, no, we're good. It's just giving me a... Yeah, it's just giving... because of a yellow flag. But Nut Tuck, Operation Fury, or Operation Epstein Fury, and Turbo Chicken, still battling, kind of close together. Shawarma in the pits. No, but do you know how far down do points go? I can't remember. Is it everybody gets points? Oh, you don't know, brother. Let me guess, you also haven't even read the PTRL racing rules. People just don't like to read the rules. There's some important information in there that you can use to your benefit and for every league. Yep, you guys are bums. It takes like 2 seconds to read a rule book. You don't have to read everything, just read through the actual racing rules that are relevant to each race. Okay, let's stop playing bumper cars, guys. You definitely use AI to do your homework, don't you, pal? Can't even be bothered to write 2 sentences. Can't even be bothered to write your name on the paper. Can't even be bothered to turn on your computer to do your homework. No, there is no actually, Nova. There is actually... Who the hell is Thick White? Who is this weirdo that just joined FSR Discord with the name Thick White? What are we doing? What is that? I guess we have a Thick White in the... Oh my god, he's dead. Well, he's not dead, but the Ferrari... Hey, it was right in the pits, though. Losing almost no time to that damaged front wing. Might be able to come out without losing any kind of track position. There is a Mercedes, and I think that Mercedes is the race leader anyways. I like how Nova doesn't even address the AI allegations. Doesn't even want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. He knows it's true, but he won't admit it. Some more people pitting. What is Dom on? He is pit onto softs. He is several seconds behind a worst turnup. This may be worst turnup's race to win. He also shouldn't have gotten that drive-through. I don't know. Shawarma has retired from the session. Shawarma. You gotta give yourself a lot of leeway whenever the virtual safety car is ending. A lot of... Oh, rear wing damage? Holy Christ. Dom setting the new fastest lap on those softs. Jesus, how did you get rear wing damage? You just, like that? Bumping into the wall like that? Well, not much of a battle there anymore. I think Giant Stick pitted? I don't know. I kind of wasn't paying attention. You set the crazy double overtaking to turn 1 on lap 13? Why would you do that? What do you mean I missed it? You were starting in like 18th. Why would I be watching 18th, bozo? I'm just kidding, Shorm. I love you, buddy. Well, 13 drivers left. Turbo Chicken overtaking Giant Stick down the pit straight. Pretty clean move, I won't lie. Pretty clean move. Was there a tire difference? Oh, significant tire difference. That makes a lot of sense. Pretty much cemented into 7th. Very unlikely to make up 20 seconds. Same thing with Gold Killer. Gold Killer pretty much cemented in his spot. Same thing with Epic Baller and or not Epic Baller. Oh, battle for P2 with a ghosted Red Bull. Is definitely Spark. Yeah, it's Spark. Yeah, there's just drivers everywhere now. How many penalties do people have? Wait a minute. 3 seconds. It doesn't matter. Epic Baller's 20 some seconds away. Let's look at the interval to the leader. Jesus. Oh, didn't mean to turn it off. Dom is very rapidly catching up to Epic Baller. Sad you crashed. Next time don't crash, Nova. That's all I can say about that. Next time don't crash. I'm just kidding. Let me show a little more empathy than that. See, no, but let me give you a quick lesson here on not being lame and not sounding like a child. No disrespect meant, but just genuinely, this is a lesson on how to not sound like a child. Whenever somebody, you know, makes fun of you, you don't then just try to compare yourself to them. You know, that's kind of just opening the door for you to just sound really lame. What you do is either you just don't even engage, because then they just kind of, you know, talk themselves into a corner, or you actually say something somewhat intelligent back, you know? Just, you know, just quick lesson there. Shawarma, why are you telling me to check my DMs? I'm literally commentating, bozo. What do you mean it's sending? There's nothing sending. We're watching a battle for P2 of them. What the hell just happened? Was that the Wood? The Wood! No! Oh my lord. It's the clip? What are you talking about, bro? You said check DMs. I have nothing in my DMs, bro. You're just bugging. You're dead ass bugging, B. Overtake. Dom ahead of Epic Baller. Clean. Should be cemented into P2 there. Shawarma, you have like... You have poverty internet. You have the internet that my parents have back home. And that's pretty atrocious, let me tell you what. Well, Dom will be taking second place. Was leading the race for a significant amount of time, but just, I don't know what happened. Just either lack of focus near the end, or I don't know, maybe superior strategy. Has he taken more pit stops? He has, but I don't know. Maybe that last pit stop he made was very necessary. I have no idea. I have no idea. And that's it. No more battles going on in this race. Let's go watch Turnip. Hey, Turnip. Also, Nova, don't you drive with assist? Hold on. It took me a second. Are you saying I wouldn't have done better, but you have to use assists to be competent at racing? Yeah, you require ABS, right? That was the first thing you said when you joined our FSR. You're like, guys, I have to use ABS. I can't race if I don't have ABS. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, man, I don't use assists at all. Now, could you drive well without assists? I think so. If you're fast with assists, then, you know, it's just a small adjustment. You just have to get used to the no assists, and you might even be faster. Shawarma, no, it hasn't, and I'm not even checking it right now. I'm not gonna go check it, bro. Tell him, McLaren fan, tell him. Tell him he doesn't need assists. Somebody's dead. Is it Dawood again? Dude. Gornola's just absolutely struggled, man. I almost feel for the man. Let's not be too rash. Shawarma, what in the hell are you yapping about? 10-second time penalty. Speaking of the pit lane, Gornola. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter for Gornola, really. Come on, just finish, Gornola. I believe you. Just finish. You know, I'm just telling everybody to just ignore Shawarma for the time being. He's in chat timeout. I'm not looking at your DM, bro. You know what? This better be worth my time. That's it? I'm just kidding. That was pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually pretty fire. Sparkle spank you? You say that like it's a punishment. You say that like it's actually a punishment. Dude, what is there for me to do? Everybody's on their own right now. There's no real racing going on. I did do my job pretty well. I did see two people almost immediately after each other DNF right into the entering into the pool section. It was kind of wild, actually. I'm telling you, Shawarma. I'm telling you. So yeah, you definitely want to be in first gear in that super slow hairpin. But as soon as you're exiting, you want to be into second gear, and then you kind of hold second gear until you exit into the tunnel, or like the start of the tunnel. Not even the start, but like exit into that turn. Oh, you were using no traction control. All right, my bad, my bad, my bad. I don't remember because you know you'd been doing some races with it on just to feel something, just to feel a little bit of racing going on. But hey, I believe in you, homie. I believe in you. Oh, just Miami? Okay, that makes sense. All right. Not much else going on for the rest of this race. Seems like Dom will be cemented into P2. I mean, he has the tire advantage over Epic Baller. Epic Baller on old mediums, or old hards. Dom is on old softs, though. How many people have assists? Almost all of them. I'm just kidding. I know for sure. Well, you can kind of tell by the inputs here, but I know Gold Killer uses assists. I almost want to say here, if you get on board, you can hear it in these slow sections whenever they step on the gas. If the tires are squealing. We're about to find out. I don't know. It doesn't seem like Epic Baller's on assists at all. Gold Killer, I know for sure uses assists. Nuttuck probably doesn't. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Epstein Fury, does he use assists? Oh. Yes. You can tell, because he goes full acceleration. You can just hear the tires squealing and crying. It's not foolproof. I might be wrong. Yeah, you can hear the... You know, I'm not even gonna... Ah! Max, what are we doing? Settle down. I don't know. I say Max only because he was on the inside. Max seems to be using the assists as well. And this is me saying it with any disrespect. I mean, this is just, objective fact. Let's find out here. Oh, definitely. Christ almighty, those tires are scared. Bro Joshua, I am pretty certain uses some assists, I think. I know Nova does. I'm gonna find out here. Oh, yes, he is. That is 100% ABS. 100% traction control. Christ, guys. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people do use assists. Which is fine, power to you. Just, it's a little bit of hand-holding. You know what I mean? Dude, is that Dawood again? It is Dawood again. Epstein Fury is DNF'd! He's died! On the last lap of the race, he has died! Epstein Fury! No, it was a suicide. Ooh. Somebody front wing damage up ahead. Big baby, it seems like. But your race winner will be Mr. Worst Tune-Up. Worst Turn-Up. Wasn't second for a large majority of the race, but crossing the finish line first, overcoming adversity, is your race winner here in Monaco. Woo! Excuse me. Sorry, worst time. Woo! Domcry will be crossing second, maybe. Most likely. Yeah, Dawood is just giving up, it seems like. He just needs to finish. And, yep, Dom, no late overtake by Epic Baller. Maybe... No, just not going to happen. Second place going to Dom. Third to Epic Baller. Gold Killer will be crossing fourth. Oh my God, we are struggling at the end of this race. Gold Killer in fourth. Nuttuck in fifth. Is that how? Did sixth and seventh get sixth and down get lapped? That's crazy. We are going to finish with 12 drivers. And Dawood doesn't even get 12th, even after the Haas of Epstein Fury DNF'd. Big Baby rounding it out with 11th, but where's Turnip? You're a race winner here at Monaco. Woo! Yay! For a while, Dom was leading and looked way faster and way more consistent, but just not to be, not to be. To be or not to be the race winner. Alright, well. That is one pasty motherfucker. God damn. Monaco race winner. Look at him. Woo! The Brit. The Brit. Game giving Max Scavenger driver of the day. Epic Baller cleanest. Ah, shit. Why is the FSR one? Did I? No, it's not. You're lying to me, bum. It says PTRL. You got me. I'll admit you got me. It gave it to Max 18th to 8th. I mean, I guess 10 positions. I don't know. I don't really care to give one out. Oh, race director, just in case. Christ Almighty, I might have to speed run through this. Yeah, people can just look at it frame by frame if they really need to. Guess I can try to do it a little slower. Ah! Press the wrong button. Fuck. Fuck! Okay, there we go. That's a little slower. Jesus, dude, look at the pit stops at the back. But, anyways, that has been PTRL week. Week 4. Week 4 at Monaco. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was, it was fine. There was a lot of deaths, but I wouldn't say it was very exciting racecraft-wise. But that has been it for PTRL at Monaco. Look at this beauty. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Go check out that VOD if you feel so inclined to do so. I'll probably be going to bed here soon. I have work early in the morning. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a good night.